Let's talk about the Japanese. And I mean Japanese,
okay.
the Japa syndrome, get it? So it's a conversation people have been having, and the fact that immigration is becoming something everybody is taking as an option right now. Everybody seems to want to be outside of Nigeria. And it doesn't matter what work of life you're from, especially even if you're comfortable here, maybe an architect, a banker, or so and so. People who you would think are comfortable in Nigeria are the ones who are actually finding their way outside of the country, and it's becoming, the numbers are increasing.
Yeah.
You have a couple of numbers. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
we'll get to that.
sure.
I just want to add something to your intro. You know, while people are even getting hooked up, engaged, getting married now, it has come to my notice that top of the list these days is not just your genotype,
Wow.
it's not just your how you complement each other,
Okay.
but your Japa compatibility.
Wow.
It's now serious. So it's not there.
Yeah, it is a factor that people are also considering. Now, the thing is this here, when people leave the country, they don't often go outside the country and are, you know, well, their status, let me use that word, kind of like,
There are different levels.
Comes down a bit.
Yeah.
I have friends who, one of which is an architect who's built big structures for big banks here in Nigeria, who packs for Amazon in Canada. And when I ask, why are you doing this? He says, it's not about me anymore. It's about my kid.
Yeah.
And so he's taking that, you know, level down a couple of notches, and he's okay driving an Uber and also packing for Amazon. And I'm wondering, is that an option for you? Is that an option for you? Is it worth it? What's happening here?
That's the thing. So a lot of people are taking a drop in status to live abroad. And they're doing, but the thing is, companies like that give loads of benefits. They cover your health, insurance, they might even arrange housing, you know. So in the end, it just really depends on what your priorities are. But there are loads of numbers out there. Like in 2021, according to Nairametrics, it says here that there were 18,000 Nigerians that received permanent residency. That was just last year. That's a lot of Nigerians.
That's the ones that got permanent residency, not the number that left.
No, the number
so
that left.
much more than that.
Yeah, it's about 400,000 plus left.
Permanent residency where?
Yeah. In Canada.
You just want to
In
hey,
Canada.
make it clear.
Yeah, in
Because it's
Canada.
more than that, yeah.
So everybody keeps talking about Canada as the new, you know,
haven.
It's just one
But it's
country.
because their landmass is huge and they're looking for what they call skilled
This is an
labor.
option for you, however. If you, and this is an honest question, be very, very honest. If you had the opportunity, would you go, and why would you be leaving?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
You would not?
No, I would not. No, I wouldn't. No, it's a conversation that's even been going on between my husband and I for at least 3 years.
Are you that comfortable? Is it because you're comfortable?
Comfort.
So what is it about?
It's about past experience for me, one, and then also I would rather be in my own country, be a queen in my own country than go and be a slave in someone else's.
Mike?
That's just my opinion.
Mike, your eye
That
is going
what
back.
it becomes.
Mike is convulsing.
He just said he's driving an Uber. He's packing
Mike, what about you?
Gifts
The queen and more.
Are you kidding me?
The queen and more.
Mike, what would you do?
Let me look at a sample rate. Just for some reasons, here we are here to moderate the discussion, so I'll not be talking about my personal preferences.
Really?
But I just want to mention that, hey, for instance, look at what happened over this past weekend.
Yeah, sure.
The primaries
Yes.
and all of that.
Sure.
You hear some things alone that, man,
It's scary.
man, it's not just being scary. You see, this is not tackling anybody. I love the concept of hope and faith and believing and all of that. But while you're doing all of this, you should understand the reality so that you know what do you hope on. Know where it is going now. And look, there's something, you have to understand that, look, intelligence anywhere would tell you that if I throw this phone, what will happen? You've probably seen another phone, because of another phone has fallen down, and then you know, it has not happened to your phone, but you know that if you throw your phone, you know what will happen because you've seen it happen or you've heard it to someone else. So my point is this, let us not deceive ourselves with where we are. Because now, you know, people that want to push for a better thing, they are oblivious, or should I say delusional, about where we are. When you're delusional about where you are, you really cannot walk towards where you want to be.
Motivational Mike.
You can walk towards where you want to be. It's a really messed up situation. And with what we are doing, with the groundwork that is being laid, it is not looking like, I mean, 610.
So bring it home now.
610.
Hang on, so bring it home now. Is it 610 this week?
610.
Wow. So
we had the CBN governor on leave.
Yes, we
when
understand.
When he came in, the dollar was what? 180? It was up to 200 when he came in.
185.
These are all facts.
His 10 years out, it's at 610.
But when you think about it, some people are not ready to actually take that drop in status. Some of them are not ready to do it. There are some who will go to meat packing industries abroad and earn.
The concern for me is
Yes.
even larger than that. The fact that we are experiencing such a massive drain here
Yeah,
in
sure.
the kinds of people who have the expertise for certain kinds of labor.
Yeah.
There was a couple of stats ago that told that most people who are leaving are actually people inside of the medical sector.
Yeah.
And there was a call from one doctor over the weekend who said, why don't you be inclusive? Why don't we come back and develop Nigeria? But with everything that you have said, that
Yeah.
you've laid down,
Sure.
it is a very difficult
Yeah, do you know how many experts we
decision
have here
to make
who have come on our
as
show?
an expert who's left.
On experts that we've had on this show who are telling me that, hey, mate, we can do
But
Zoom.
you also have to take note
What does
of
that
one
mean?
thing. I'll
There's
wrap it
someone-
with this, Mike.
I spoke to someone. He was a doctor
Right.
who was here on tech. And then I'm like,
Mike.
I know you can come when I'm coming back to the way he laughed on that.
Mike, let me wrap it with this. There's a reason why there are loads of expatriates coming into the country now. Just as you are Japa, just take note.
There is a demand for them.
There
Nice.
is.
Yeah, not everybody agrees, including our director, Mr. Shegun, who just said, I beg you.
Come on, it.
Come on, Vince.
All right.
What do you think? What is your argument here? Do let us know. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. We would like to know. We'll read all of those messages. We promise. We'll be back.
All right.